Ngā mihi ka katai, ko taki mai I tēnei pō, ki te whakarongo, ki te māta ki taki mai, I tōku hōtaka, ko tahirau me te ono. Ko Bexahau, whakapāho ana mai, I Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand. I tēnei rangi, Apopo. Apopo ko te rā whakanuia I te taone nui o Tamaki Makaurau. Kare o mohi o e hia tau, kei te tū a Tamaki Makaurau. Engari, ko e tērā, ko te rā puri tau o Tamaki Makaurau. I tēnei pō, I mua I tērā, kamihia ki tōku hoa, ke te māui I a pēr I tēnei pō, kare I konei. Kia kaha, kia maia, kia i ki te pai, paia, kei te, āhua moke moke, nā se mea kore au whakarongo mai I a koe I te pāwaka whakaata, I te kao, I te rorohiko, I tēnei rangi. Engari, ka kaha koe, piki te ora. Ki e tahi, nau mai hara mai me o pātai, hara mai me o whakaro, hara mai me o rereketanga, mo etahi kaupapa I roto I te kapa piriona. Ko Bex, sorry, my name is Bex. I'm coming to you live tonight. It's quite a warm night. I guess we're getting the heat wave from Australia, from our neighbour, and starting to feel the effects of a warm night. So hopefully tomorrow is not bad hot. But we've been told to brace ourselves because we're going to get the heat on. So, wow. Not exactly looking forward to that, but I'd rather have the temperatures we have than the temperatures they're having in our neighbours in Australia. So, with that, redemption is only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, away 4 days from tomorrow. So I hope you've been as busy as I have, creating matrix after matrix after matrix. Get your matrix together, push your matrix through. If you think you can get it through, go for it. And when I say that, I mean the processing of it. Takes a bit to process, especially if you have new members that do not know how it works to process. And you have to go, you have to help them. No two ways about it, you need to help them because they're in your team, help them. Even if they're not in your team, still help them. Because the more we get into TBC, the better it is for our totals that we're busy at this time trying to increase. There are so many rewards for the matrix, especially now. and it's going to even be better after redemption. So, try hard, push to try and get your matrix through. But if that fails, don't worry. You can do it straight after redemption. Not a problem. Try not break your matrix up if you have to. If you want to reap the cookies from your matrix. And you want you want everyone in your matrix to have a piece of the pie. Because the rewards will still be the same, except it will be compulsory to do $100, 40 grains, put it that way, 40 grains from after redemption. As opposed to how they're doing it now, by just doing either 4 grain, 8 grain, all the way up to 40 grain. Especially those who cannot afford it. So that would be my advice to you, is not to panic if you miss. But don't put some in if you don't really want to. Put them in as the matrix as soon as redemption is over. Because it still adds up. Okay? Now, some other things. Where are we? Keep doing, what's the matrix? That means you're pushing those cookie rewards. Keep them going. Keep at them. You've still got send button meetings Tuesday and Wednesday morning, 4 a.m. New Zealand time. English Tuesday, and you've got Bangla, French, Hindi, Manipuri, and what else is the Cambodian. Can't forget Cambodian. So that's six send-button meetings to go still. So you need to get them all processed as quick as you can. As I heard Keith saying in his broadcast, hang around for those cookies. Get them while you can. You may not have that opportunity again. So you get them for whatever you can right now. Yeah. So keep giving the gift and keep encouraging fast duplication. Okay. I'm going to go to the blog and share a few things. And I hope everybody's had a good weekend up to now. We're just thankful we've got another day. So, just want to read this out to you. 40 grand transaction leads a new member towards billionaire status in India. This is a video of the transaction that was made. Capturing a moment like this is special, and our new member looks terrified on the outside, but I recognize that as extreme excitement happening on the inside, and he's just trying to maintain his composure in front of the camera. Wish we could see more videos like this so I can feature them on the blog. Watching a transaction happen is magical. I can understand exactly how he feels. All of a sudden he's got all the bright lights on him, and he's probably wondering, what have I done to deserve this? Wow, you've just made a 40 grand transaction that a lot of people find difficult to do. Yes, so you should be proud of yourself, Mr. Ebo something. because they've cut it off. You should be so proud of yourself for doing that transaction. Many times we're, harping on about those who need to do the $100 transactions. And I mean, back in the day, when I started, it was almost compulsory because it was a qualification. So, you had no choices but to do it and do it as quick as you could. So today, you can just do it when you have it. Okay, so congratulations to Pratam and his new member that's done I take it he's a new member, and his transaction of 40 grand. Right. Let's go here. This is a reminder. The proper process of going full-time in TVC. Many of you that join TVC in the next few weeks will be thinking, hardline. You'll be thinking, okay, can I do this full-time? Or do I still keep doing it part-time? So let's read. Cash flowing leaders, please meet with the individuals on your team one-on-one and discuss this article with them. Bringing a balance between the following three parties will lead to explosive, exponential TVC community growth, unlocking the value contained in our TVC wallets by the end of the year 2019/1. TVC cash flowing leaders. 2. Sponsors. 3. New members. In order to earn daily cash flow in TVC, at least one of two activities must happen daily on a consistent basis: sponsoring and or partnering. We should open the eyes of our newest members that a full-time income can be earned in TVC as early as their first week after joining us. 1 or 2 transactions a day can make that happen. Think about that. Which is better? Work full-time at a job which practically exhausts 50 to 60 hours a week away from home, or stay home and make a full-time income in TVC. Our cash flowing leaders have proven that a full-time income can be earned from home working TVC. They are living the dream. No doubt, it is one of the best lifestyles to have. Temptation to access TVC Kringle coins prematurely during redemption periods is very high for the new members joining us at those times. It has always been recommended that members wait until a redemption period is almost over before completing the Redeem Now process. Obviously, collecting as many cookies as possible during the whole redemption period is advised before clicking the Redeem Now button. But what is more important is having enough quality training completed before turning cookies into TVC Kringle coins. We are in what is called the billionaire zone. And that means it is very common for members to become quick TVC millionaires once they complete the redemption process. This zone also means we are still in the early stages of developing our TVC economy and these coins are less spendable now compared to how spendable they will be in the later or final stages of rolling out a TBC economy. Members that don't understand these stages are easily confused by what they see the value indicates in their TBC wallets compared to the usefulness of TBC Kringle coins at this time. This is a rollout. We are under development. The complete value in our TBC wallets is not currently 100% unlocked. We are in the distribution phase now and not in the economic phase yet. Without proper quality training, new members can sour quickly and become burdensome to the whole TBC community. We want to breed success. We don't want to breed trolls. Sponsors really need to stick close to cash flowing leaders while they are bringing in new members. Solid partnerships need to be formed between cash flowing leaders and sponsors below them. We have a decent group of cash flowing leaders that have been with TBC for years now, and what they have to offer is really priceless. Sponsors need to recognize that and happily share the profits with these leaders 50%, over 50%. Demanding a leader's time without compensation to that leader does not work. Here's how it works. New members become sponsors as early as their first day in TBC, while we encourage fast duplication. Waiting for something to happen doesn't put money in anybody's pocket, so action is required. Sponsors turn into cash flowing leaders, and there is no set time for when that happens. Many factors combine together to determine how fast a sponsor can turn into a cash flowing leader. Cash flowing leaders already know how to successfully sponsor consistently and earn income from that. But they also learn how to duplicate themselves through partnerships with others that mainly focus on the activity of sponsoring. Inside of these partnerships is ongoing training. It is one thing to sponsor your friends and family that are close to you, and another thing to know how to prospect people you don't know yet and sponsor them. Out of the two groups of people, which one is bigger? The people you know or the people you don't know? Obviously, the larger group is the people you don't know, and a cash flowing leader knows how to sponsor these kinds of people all day long, every day. Join.me is absolutely the best tool to use to bring all three parties together in balance. The transition script explains the process clearly. Once the sponsor has activated the new member to use the invitation script while following the instructions in the transition script, then that is the best time to invite their cash flowing leader to come into the Join.me session that the new member set up, as well as the sponsor's entire rally team. Cheerleading takes place inside of the Join.me session, while coordination of leading a rally team to participate in Join.me sessions takes place inside of the rally team group chat. At the end of the transition script, The new member will complete a transaction for themselves and the most equitable party to send the Crinkle coins should be the cash flowing leader, and then a 50% commission is immediately paid out to the sponsor. This keeps the partnership alive. All team transactions should be done this way until the sponsor has enough training to go full-time and play the role of cash flowing leader. Sponsors can certainly expect a decent amount of one-on-one time with the cash flowing leader in order to get their training completed. But sponsors should expect plenty of homework to do, as the cash flowing leader will point out the tools located mostly in this blog to review to have adequate material for their discussions. So there is absolutely no need for a sponsor to be bumping around in the dark when they certainly have access to proven and experienced cash flowing leaders here in TBC. Let me run you through a 3-day experience and how this should work. Let's look at this from the point of view of a cash flowing leader. It's Monday, and you sponsor John, and you are taking through the steps, John through the steps of the transition script. You already have a rally team put together that mostly consists of TBC broadcasters standing by to assist you. John signs up his mother, Mary, and his best friend, Brian. You and your rally team congratulate John for this rapid reward achievement inside John's Join.me session. John is feeling very good. Now John is led through the steps to complete his first transaction with you, and you keep 100% of the profit because John is your recruit. John wants to collect the 100 million cookie reward by helping Mary and Brian to each get 2 immediate paid recruits. Join.me sessions are scheduled for Tuesday for both Mary and Brian. Mary signs up her husband Mac, John's father, and her best friend Sue on her Join.me session. Even though John is the sponsor of Mary, he already has a partnership agreement with you, the cash flowing leader, once you discuss this article here together. So, when Mary does a transaction for herself, you are the one providing the Crinkle coin to Mary, and then you pay John a 50% commission. Your rally team participated in Mary's Join.me session, and everyone is feeling the excitement that comes from helping new members duplicate. Effectively, John borrowed your rally team. The same process happens with Brian as he signs up his sister Jane and his co-worker Tim. So on Tuesday, both you and John partnered on the transaction of Mary and Brian. 4 Join.me sessions are set up on Wednesday for Mac, Sue, Jane, and Tim. John is not a proven cash flow leader, so he is not placed into your rally team group chat on Messenger. But you do individually invite him into the Join.me sessions of these 4 new members. Mary and Brian are there too because they are the sponsors of these 4 people. You have spent some one-on-one time with Mary and Brian to review this article here and set up a partnership agreement with each of them. One-on-one time is like 5 to 10 minutes each. just to make it clear that it will take time and study to complete a training process, and that TBC has so much to offer them over time, and that we do follow a proven system that works, and this article touches on that. On Wednesday, with the assistance of your rally team, each of these 4 new members signs up to each for a total of 8 recruits, and the 4 do their transactions with you, and you pay commissions to Mary and Brian according to your partnership agreement with each of them. John earned 100 million cookies and has become a future TBC billionaire, and he's very happy about that. Now it is time to encourage John to keep on sponsoring new members and to continue training with you until he gets to the point he can keep everything going all by himself and becomes a cash flow leader and full-timer in the TBC community. At that point, during a redemption period, he can go ahead and redeem his cookies. It is best to wait for a redemption period before going full-time in TBC, even though a full-time income can be earned as a sponsor working with a cash flowing leader just from the commissions earned. Billions of people have never heard of TBC, so we have plenty of people to talk to and share the gift with them. The temptation to quickly redeem the cookies earned as rapid rewards should be discouraged. This will create an unnecessary conflict between a new member and the cash flow leader. Partnerships keep things balanced while a new member is accessing the time of a cash flowing leader. These leaders don't give their time away for free. Cash flow leaders in TBC have enough TBC experience to handle all kinds of objections that naturally come up during the sponsoring process. New members need to be aware that experience comes over time and people learn new things at their own speed. 100% sounds better than 50%, but the truth is 50% plus training pays better than 100% without training. Now, that is the proper process of going full-time in TBC. And we have other blogs on this that explains with people, using people, the way the process works. So if you haven't picked that up this round, don't worry. It's the practical sessions that get you there. So the more you go over it with your sponsor or with a cash flowing leader, the easier it becomes for you to understand. Okay? So, with that, it is my 30 minutes up. That went pretty fast. Well, I reckon it did. Because it's what the heck that's hanging around at the moment. Oh, you can't wait to just get away from the screen. You know, it's so hot. For those of you who are new members, have kind of taken, this on board, the broadcast on board tonight. And like I said, it's a work in progress. You have to actually physically almost physically figure it out with pictures, with your matrix. That's a good way of doing it. Having your matrix in front of you and working it out with your cash flow leader or your sponsor. If you've got a good sponsor, they'll be able to show you in no time. So I won't keep you guys any further, but thank you once again to Brother Rizzo and Brother Darren, Brother Keen, and Brother Ayub, is that right? And Brother Hossein, and of course my moderator Keith for keeping tabs on everyone that's here. So hopefully I can join you in your broadcast whenever your next broadcast is, and look forward to catching up with all of you guys again tomorrow as we broadcast again tomorrow. So even though it's a holiday here in Auckland, you still have to do the broadcast, whether you like it or not, because there are people out there who are waiting for you to broadcast new information, if not revise old information, so that they have a better understanding and a lot more knowledge in TBC. So with that, guys, that's me for tonight. Have a great day tomorrow. A lot of you go back to work while we're on holiday. So enjoy returning to work. Those who are travelling, be safe, be careful out on the roads, and that's it from me. Paul Marie, and peace to you all. Thank you.